Hey, what's up, y'all? Blake here. Welcome back to the channel. If y'all are new, thanks for showing up. If you're old, thanks for coming back. I got two picks we're going to take a look at here today on PrizePicks, man. This is going to be for a Monday night slate. I actually got two games for Monday night, so pretty exciting. So we're going to take one pick from each game. We'll go ahead and start off right here with the Washington Cincy game. I like right here, Austin Eckler. We're going to go over 18.5 receiving yards. I really wanted to go with T. Higgins because he's coming back this game. I like over his yards as well, but I just couldn't get myself to do it when Austin Eckler thus far this season looks like this. Again, of course, we don't want to get fooled by prior to that, but these last two games, 47 and 52 receiving yards. I mean, you got to love the way it looks, right? 18.5 seems a bit low. Receptions for thus far for weeks 1 and 2 are 3 and 4 receptions. Game 1, week 1, Tampa Bay. He's averaging 13 yards per catch. That damn near gets us here. Game 2, 15 yards per catch. That gets us even closer. And then he's getting 3 and 4 receptions so far each game, with one reception almost getting us there. So I really, really like our odds here with this. Cincy, man, I love Joey B just as much as the next guy, but Cincy has been struggling, man, struggling. And don't let Washington's record fool you either. They're 1-1, but they beat New York, so which ain't really saying much. So I think this is going to be, I guess, a good game. Probably not a very fun game to watch, but it should be in terms of a close game. It should be close. But again, seeing consistency though in Austin Eckler's targets makes me feel good, right? That's what I really like here, because it'd be a different story if he like went from 4 targets to like 1 target. Then you kind of, it's just a coin flip, right? But you can tell that the targets 3 and 4, he catches it 3 and 4 times. The targets are there. It's shown through 2 weeks that we can confidently expect some involvement in the pass game, at least a couple targets. I really think that if we get 2 catches, 3 catches, I'm going to say 3. If we get 3 catches, we're breaking this. If we get 2 catches, if we're not over this already, we're knocking on the door. But yeah, only issue I would see though is if, when you see Eckler go in the game, you've kind of got to, be ready for the pass. So maybe reading the play a little bit, but I think we'll be all right so far. So he's had 2 really big games since he's 0-2. So I like that play right there. Pick number 2, going to hop over to the other game. I kind of feel the same way. Buffalo should take it, though. We're going to look at Buffalo and Jacksonville here. And player we're going to be looking at is going to be Khalil Shakir. And I like over to 45.5 receiving yards. So we got 2 overs here, both on receiving yards. I like Khalil Shakir to go over 45.5. I like 46 plus going against Jacksonville. Looking at how, because they do have a common opponent, Miami. So Jacksonville's played Miami, Buffalo's played Miami, which is pretty good when you're trying to get receipts. Versus Jacksonville, looking at how Miami did against Jacksonville, though, through the air, Tua threw over 300 yards. So if you just look at like a Jacksonville pass defense, right? They are, as far as yards go, where are we at? We need to be over here. They are like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're top 8 in least amount of pass yards allowed. So you think it's pretty legit. But then you look, they played Cleveland week 2. Hardly fucking threw the ball. And week 1, though, Tua puts up 300 plus. So don't let that fool you this early on in the year. Tua throws for 300 plus against them. Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill each had 100+ yard games against Jacksonville. So both receivers were able to eat. Khalil Shakir obviously is, becoming a favorite target here for Josh Allen. So I think this is all really, really good. He's gone over at 1 of 2. He didn't quite I'm sorry, let me get back here to the receiving yards game log. But again, I think they're going to be able to really, really pick apart this defense through the air. Trevor Lawrence really been struggling so far this year. really been struggling. Travis Etienne's kind of just been carrying the whole entire offense for what it's worth. He's gone over this one of two games this year. The one that he missed against Arizona, he was just knocking on the door. But with that being said, on the flip side against Miami, he did just go over this by 9 yards. So looking at his other props, though, because I like a couple others, but I think this one's the best. I like him going 46 plus receiving yards before he gets 3.5 receptions. Same with the fantasy score. Like if he got, 50 receiving yards on 5 catches, that would put him right at 10 fantasy scores. So he'd have to clear this and this and then there, unless, of course, he got a touchdown before then. But I think, like we said, Jalen Waddle and Tyreek, 100-plus yard games, both of them in the same game against Jacksonville. So we could very likely see Khalil Shakir clear this line in just 2 catches. Hell, maybe 1. I doubt that, but 2 catches, maybe 3 before he clears under this. So I think both of those are really good spots against this defense here against Jacksonville. So two plays right there. Eckler over his receiving yards. Khalil Shakir over his receiving yards. Let me know what y'all think. Sub to the channel if you're new. Like the video for me. Appreciate that. And I'll catch y'all for Thursday Night Football. Good luck. Later.